Arsenal 2. Arsenal led the game for 63 minutes. 60 something minutes. And I thought this was it. But just like the complaints we've been putting forward, we don't have anyone that can score goals, proper goals. It rained on us and we lost the game. We almost lost the game. Okay. Whenever I look at the Arsenal playing, I keep on asking myself, who are they crossing the ball for? I see all the wingers crossing the balls, and I don't know why they're crossing the balls. I don't know. It's just the mentality that you have to cross balls whenever you reach close to the goal. But who are they crossing for? I'll never, I'll never tell you that it's Kai Havertz because he's never in the box, and when he's in the box, chances are he's never ready for the ball, and it's not his problem because he's not meant to play inside as the last man. What he's meant to play as, he plays it well. He gets the ball, runs within the box, he gives it to someone, and you expect him to play as the last man. I don't know. Today, if that didn't show you that Arteta is not the right man for the job, I don't know what else will convince you. Because you don't lead 2-0, and a team just comes from behind you twice, and they use the same tactic to score the 2 goals. I don't know. Why do you play more than 4 midfielders in one team? Yeah. I know so many people are asking, which 4? Lewis Kelly is a midfielder. Declan Rice is a midfielder. Merino is a midfielder. Rice is a midfielder. I don't know if this is not just being crazy. How do you play the 2 in defense? You play 2 midfielders in defense. That is Lewis Kelly and Thomas Partey. You played Merino and Rice, and both of them weren't. They didn't have that a good game like we would expect. You had a chance after the 2 goals to bring on a proper defender. You had Katie on the bench, you had Zitiank on the bench, you had everyone on the bench that could defend this game and just seal it. Even when you conceded a goal, you had a chance to bring on defenders and defend because you don't have a striker, you don't have anyone that can score. I don't see Arsenal competing for the title this season. We're just there, but we're not serious. We're in the January transfer, and it's about 20 days in the January transfer. No rumors of a striker. The one that had come on, which is the Benjamin Sesko deal, was cleared out by the agent that Arsenal has never tried Benjamin Sesko. Never. I don't know. If you're being too serious and too... Bring on two strikers that you think are moderate. They will do better than Kai Havertz at the moment. Don't bring on strikers that have the profile of Gabriel Jesus or short strikers. Bring on strikers that can try and hit the ball inside the net. You will perform better this season. Bring on 2. I know so many people are requesting for a replacement for Saka, but go into the market, buy 2 strikers. If one gets one out, the other one will play. You have people that can play in the wings and they're playing apparently very well, but you don't have a striker that can head you forward and a replacement for that striker. Buy 2 strikers. I know Dusan Vlahovic at this time you cannot get him. You cannot get even Benjamin Sesko at this time. You cannot get Isak. Buy 2 moderate strikers. There are teams that have good strikers. There are lower teams that have good strikers. Because if you look at Gukares came from the championship. You don't tell me that in the whole championship, no one can play better than Kai Havertz. No one can try and shoot. You don't tell me that in the other leagues you have not seen any striker that can play at least, if not better than Gabriel Jesus, better than Kai Havertz. Bring on two strikers. At least we shall say we have moderate strikers that can do their job, that know where to be when the ball is crossed into the box. I know, like, there is this sickness of you bring a high profile player that everyone is going to look at you and say, oh, they have tried. No. Go by moderate strikers that can get at least 10 goals in the remaining part of the season. I don't want to see one player or one striker coming in. Because what if that striker gets injured? We still go back to the same situation. I know people are saying, oh, buy a replacement for Saka. Oh, buy someone that can cover Martinelli. Even if you cover those people, Martinelli and Saka, come on, you have January transfer, you will need another player. Which other player are you going to buy? Buy two moderate strikers that are a bit better than better than Edin Ketia. You have strikers like Oli Watkins. He's not very, very good, but he's a striker that can come in and do for your job, a good job. Whenever he gets that small opportunity, he can score. There are people that are better than Amad Diallo for Manchester United. They can do at least a job. You don't tell me that the whole championship you have not seen a striker that has caught your eye. You have not seen a striker in the Bundesliga that has caught your eye. Not even the Italia Serie A that has caught your eye that you can try and buy. But you want to go for Benjamin Sesko. You want to go for Isak, who is not available. You want to go for... What are you trying to do? Are you trying to waste the whole January transfer season without buying a player? You want Nico Williams that is comfortable at Atletico Bilbao. Who is fooling who? You're losing games, intentional games that would have won, that would have put us back in the title race. Though you're just claiming that, oh, we want to look for that special player that can help us get through over the line. Buy two strikers that are better than Edin Ketia at least, and bring them to Arsenal. And see if we are not going to do better. Bring strikers that can head in the ball. A striker that has a profile that is good in the air and is good at shooting. There are so many in the Italian Serie A. Don't tell me that you have not seen anyone in Leverkusen. Don't tell me that you have not seen anyone in the Premier League that is not being used and is on the bench. Don't tell me that you're looking at Osimhen and he's not available, because this guy is on loan and he can be bought in any time. If you want to buy, it's someone that is good, very good. He may be that expensive, but you try and get him. But you want to bring the people that are from the Spanish La Liga because they can speak Spanish. People that just run around with the ball. Give me 5 good things that Merino has done for you in this match, apart from costing you a goal. I don't know. Why are we playing Merino in the first place? Why wasn't Merino substituted after causing that first goal? Do you want to tell me that in today's match there was no place for Jorginho to come in and try and save the situation? You had to leave in Merino. There's something that I'm not getting. How good is Merino compared to Mohamed Elneny? How better is he? Because definitely this guy cannot shoot. And when he tried to shoot today, the goal was disallowed, which was going through the keeper's hands. And today, by the way, today I have to give you credit. Today you utilized Trossard so well. But one thing I will blame you for is that in today's game, you misused Martinelli to an extent that Martinelli had to leave the wing and try going into the middle. You misused Martinelli's side. It's like all balls were sent to Trossard. He's the only person that you thought that could help out. That's the only wing that was alive today. And one thing that bothers me is that today, today Trossard's wing was considered to be alive. But when Saki is around, you people don't give those guys the ball. You put it one sided, it's always one sided. Are you telling us that it's about you come with one tactic that when you have two wings, you have to kill one wing and use the other wing to do miracles? You were putting long balls for Trossard that cannot run and leaving Martinelli that can run for the ball. You don't give him long balls. Help me make sense out of how you're playing these days. You see, today was supposed to be a happy day because we scored 2 goals. 2 goals. When it was 2-0. But you ended up messing our brains and doing nonsense. And why did you get that yellow card at the first place? Was that required? You know, me, there are some things that okay, Ateta will be a good coach in future, but right now he's a mess. He's good at commanding his players and everything, but right now he's a mess. He needs to get a leave. I wish you got a red card and you sit away from the line so that you can watch what the nonsense that you try and put you put up front without being close. Can someone help me give Ateta a red card not to be at the touchline for some good matches? And he sees what he trains these days. You don't tell me that your players cannot shoot. And it is becoming a public it's becoming a public cry that everyone has to tell you your players don't shoot, your players are lazy. Today when they tried to shoot, didn't you try and see that there are goals that okay were disallowed, but at least the players tried to shoot and the balls were doing some impact. Then the other thing is that Odegaard, stop being clingy on the ball. Every time you have the ball, you want to first run. Use one pass, make one key pass that will help the strikers move forward. You are becoming a problem by running around with the ball. You're becoming a very, very big problem to the Arsenal team. You have the ball, you waste a lot of minutes without deciding who to give the ball. And when you decide to give someone a ball, it is always the person that is not in the box, someone that is behind you. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Today I looked at the bench and there was no player that I could bring in the squad to help out the squad. I don't know whether it was only me. When they brought in this guy, I felt like when they brought in Sterling, I felt like no. At least he shouldn't have even been brought in. I feel like a defender would even have been better. Because what did Sterling do today? If you want to play Sterling, start him. Start him in the whole team. With the whole team, because he's better off starting than you bringing him off the bench. Because when you bring him off the bench, he's useless. If you want to play him in that position, start him. Don't keep bringing him on when you need him to help you, because he's not going to do anything. But whenever you start him, he gets that momentum of playing with other players, and there is a way he becomes better with time. But whenever you bring him with that something like, is it 5 minutes to play? What did you expect? Today, one of the problems that we had today is that Arteta didn't learn from the previous matches. Whenever you're playing a team like Aston Villa, and you know it has the potential to score you, bring on defenders. Today Saliba was off. I don't know why he was off, whether he got a small injury or whether it's a big injury, but I feel like No one was playing his number. Timber, I'm sorry today you didn't do anything apart from playing your own number that you normally play. You didn't. You didn't cover Saliba's position because the two goals were in that position. I know Patty and Melino caused the two goals. Like they couldn't defend well, but it was defending in your position. I know you had a man, but that man was not supposed to be in the middle. The man you were supposed to mark. Your position, you were supposed to cover your ground. You were covering Patty's ground for the two goals. That's it for today.